Hey, it's Mary, and I'm back with another scrapbook layout video. I'm going to be scrapping a picture of my daughter at the park, and I'm taking the picture from the bottom of the slide looking up to her. And so she's looking like she's in this little tunnel, and it's really cool. I'm using some papers from the February and March hip kits. And then this is just a piece of cardstock that I had that I am gessoing up to kind of give it a softer look. And you'll see that when it comes back in just a minute how that turned out. It was a really cool effect. So right now I'm just taking some strips of paper, and there was this really cool like chevron typed paper, and I just kind of scalloped it a little bit, but it's not like a rounded scallop. It follows that line that the chevron follows. And so now I'm just using the sticker from Chamel collection that came in our kit, and this gorgeous yellow floral paper. Oh my gosh, I might hoard that. Here's a picture of the sketch that I'm going off of. And if you're a part of the Hip Kit Club member forum, then you'll see weekly sketches and challenges if you wanted to participate in that. It's really, really fun. And sometimes they do like $5 or $10 to the Hip Kit Club shop. Me and my ATG, we have issues. I love the ATG, and at the same time, I don't. So it's not really easy to pull up off the paper if you decided that where you committed to wasn't really where you wanted to commit to. It's not very easy to divorce. So yeah, that's what you saw me struggling with there. Now I'm just kind of layering up the photo. Gonna balance off that yellow floral paper on the right side of the picture, and you're gonna see me fiddle around a whole bunch with this for a second. Oh, there's Abby's hand. I should count how many videos she has made an appearance in, because I think it's almost every one. There's this other really cool borders sticker on that Chamel sheet that had a bunch of different patterns all put together. I really loved how that looked. And so I'm kind of playing off of that strip look. And I'm trying to find some papers that would look good together. It still felt like it was floating and not really cohesive. So I decided to take this really cool fabric that I have. I found a bolt of it at our church when we were purging, and after we had moved and everything, we went through and purged like 50 years worth of stuff. And this fabric is like a window shade fabric, like the stiffer blinds that you would use just to dampen out the light. That's the kind of fabric that it is. And I took it home because I'm like, I could do something with this. So I have a bolt of it, and it's going to last me years. But it was the perfect thing that these squares needed. And now I'm working with the title. I thought I would take that Dear Lizzie paper that had all of the really cool words on it and try to make a title out of that, and it really wasn't working for me. So I go and I grab thickers and stickers, and that wasn't working for me. So I ended up scrapping this whole idea, except for I'm going to use this turquoise colored puffy stickers from a Amy Tangerine line. And you'll see me do that in just a minute. So I ended up texting Kira, because I'm like, this just doesn't look right. It doesn't look right. What does it need? And she says, it needs more circles. And as soon as she said that, I said, like the title needs to go in a circle. And she said, yes. And so I tried that, and you're going to see me do that in just a second. But first, you're going to see me fiddle around some more. And this is just my process. If it doesn't work, then I try something else, and it's all good. I think a lot of people have the same kind of process, but this is why it takes me forever to scrapbook. I don't have it in my head already of what I'm going to do. So it's just a trial and error. So I stopped that for a minute, and I thought, well, let me fussy cut some of these houses because they're really outdoorsy. We were outdoors at a park. I love the trees. Let me just start there. See if that works. Nope, that's not going to work. So now I'm going to go back up to the top right corner, and I'm going to fiddle around with this even more. And I think I'm finally getting that top right square to where I want it. Yes. Okay. So built my confidence back up again. Let's go back to this title. So I fussy cut out the word go. Nope, that ain't gonna make it. I don't like it. Scrapping that idea. Or not scrapping that idea. Yellow glitter thickers. Nope, didn't like that either. We're gonna scrap that. Okay, let's fussy cut out the word play. Okay, and I like where this is gonna go. Yeah, this is going somewhere good. So you can see my phone on the bottom left of the screen there, and that's Kira and I texting back and forth. And this is the point where she's saying, do something in a, you need more circles, do something in a circle. And she's suggesting like other layout ideas. So I said, ooh, like the title in a circle? So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to put the title in a circle. So I just dumped out my ephemera from this little bowl that I have it sitting in and placed all of my little words around the bowl, which made a circle. And this just totally takes off from here. And I really I'm obsessed with this layout. If you don't like it, then there's something wrong with you because it's pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm gluing down these little words that I had cut out or letters that I cut out. And now I messed up next to the Y. So that was a happy accident because I just fussy cut out a tree and put them in between the play and the outside. Now you'll notice later on in the video that outside changes a little bit because I'm pretty punny and I like to play on words. So yeah, I did it. I made it into Outslide. Go play Outslide. So that's just another way to capture your personality in your scrapbooks. If you have these little idiosyncrasies or whatever you want to call it, just these little personality traits, put them in there for your kids because they're going to love that. They're going to love looking back at this when you're gone, because it'll eventually happen. And they're going to look back and they're going to remember all of the little things that you said that just made them smile or roll their eyes. But as an adult, it makes me smile to remember how punny my dad is and how funny my mom is. So I do a lot of stitching on this layout, a lot. I mean, it was like I just made a 12 by 12 quilting square. But I loved how it turned out because that circle turned into a sun for the background, but it was really subtle because I used this kind of creamy off-white thread. The fabric that I used wasn't like a pure white, it was more of an off-white, so I wanted to really tie that in. And then with the stickers that I use soon here, and you can see the stitching and how pretty it turned out. Really subtle, but I really like how that looks. And that dead space really needed something. And I love how the stitching around that sticker looks, pointing out the Outslide, giving it a thumbs up. Yeah, so now I'm going to play around with the journaling and some stickers just to embellish a little bit. Of course, I don't want to overpower everything, so I just fussy cut out some more houses, popped some up on some foam tape, and I stuck a little feather down there on the right hand side of the picture. I fussy cut out some of those teeny tiny little hearts from the paper and use those like you would use enamel dots. And in the picture, Abby is looking down at me into the slide. So it looks like she's looking right at the hearts and to the houses. So I kind of wanted to draw your attention up to Abby or draw Abby's attention down at the houses. So the thread really goes well with these stickers that I'm playing with down here on the left-hand corner. I'm not too excited about the way that it ends up looking at the end, ends up looking like in the end. But I'm not going to go back and fix it because it's not a big deal. It's only me and my OCD. So I decided to put my journaling in that little, what turned out to be a sunshine. And next, what do I do? Oh, more fussy cutting. Yes, I need more trees. I wanted a little tree. I really liked the fence around the tree in that paper. So This is what I didn't like. I shouldn't have put that other tree sticker on there because now there's like 4 things instead of 3, and that bothers me. But I mean, it looks fine. So I'm placing some of these Maggie Holmes chipboard stickers down. I'm trying to match up color on color because I don't want to take away from that kind of geometric strip feel. And I put one of the Chamel wood buttons. And now I'm crossing my fingers and hoping that I get the splatters right. I have issues with splattering. This one turned out great. I loved it. But it seems like every time that I go to splatter, I either get it all over the place on me or all over the layout in places that I don't want it. It turns into a hot mess half the time, but that's it. So thanks so much for watching my process today. If you liked the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. We're so glad that you're here. If you are already a subscriber, we just love you guys. I mean, we never thought that our channel would grow so fast and so quickly. And honestly, we just did this so that we could spend more quality time, Kira and I, from afar because we live 4 hours apart. So you guys have just blessed us with your presence, and we just love the fact that you're here. So thanks, you guys, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.